Does the IRS target low-income earners more than the wealthy? I'm Mark Harrison, and your Labor Minute is next. A recent report from the Treasury Inspector General found that the IRS is not actively working on cases of high-income taxpayers who do not file their taxes and who collectively owe more than $45 billion to the U.S. government. This group accounts for between 30 and 75% of all monies owed for back taxes. Alternatively, the study showed that the IRS disproportionately audits low-income earners who claim the Earned Income Tax Credit, or the EITC. The EITC credit is for households with startlingly low annual incomes in the mid-teens and going up somewhat higher based on several factors, but never really reaching much above the $20,000 a year mark. Now, these are not households that can readily afford to hire top-notch tax attorneys to get the IRS off their backs indefinitely. Senator Elizabeth Warren is working on a proposal for a steady and consistent funding stream to the IRS to ensure they have the resources in place to go after those wealthy individuals and corporations who are shirking their tax-paying responsibilities. Now, the idea here is that if the IRS has the resources to pursue the complicated litigation blocks thrown up by $1,000 an hour tax attorneys on behalf of the wealthy, they will get off the backs of those who are just trying to survive day to day, many of whom, by the way, are working more than one job. And most significantly, those that are cheap to audit. The tax gap is the amount of money owed but not yet collected by the government. That's what the tax gap is defined as. And it is nearing a $1 trillion a year mark. $1 trillion a year. An amount that could begin flowing into the government's coffers once the IRS begins to pursue the wealthy tax holdouts in this country. Now, those claiming the EITC are split proportionally along racial lines, and yet a disproportionate number of blacks living in the South have mostly been targeted with audits on their income taxes. Some are calling this a racist move. And even if you have done nothing wrong, the threat of an IRS audit and the possible penalty and interest payments that can result add up quickly and only add to the stress of life at the near poverty level that we experience in this country. Remember to visit us at thelabornetwork.com and to follow us on all your favorite social media outlets, including Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Stitcher. I'm Mark Harrison with your Labor Minute.